One of my online students, Jared, writes in with a question. TJ, what do you think of Prezi as an alternative to PowerPoint? Prezi, if you're not familiar with it, is a type of software program you can use in presentations, only instead of just having a static slide, it has all sorts of zooms, special effects, and allows you to do all sorts of tricks, essentially, with the slide to make things less boring. What do I think of it? If you are simply emailing a presentation deck to someone, I guess it's certainly better than just sending a boring deck of slides with bullet points. But if you are standing up and speaking to people, I think it is a horrific mistake to focus your energies and time on Prezi or PowerPoint or any of the technology. What you should be focused on is actually presenting interesting, useful ideas in interesting, memorable ways with what you say. Because if you do that, you're going to stand out as probably the best speaker anyone sees that day, or that week at that conference, or maybe in that year. The problem with Prezi and so many technology tools for community, and I'm a big fan of technology. I'm using technology now, cameras, video, computers, but that's not what's going to make you stand out as a great presenter. And having all sorts of zooms and maybe it's less boring than just the traditional PowerPoint of bullet points, but your goal shouldn't be to be less boring. Your goal when you're presenting should be to make your ideas come alive for your audience, to be interesting, understandable, and memorable. The number one way of doing that is by you speaking in a compelling way, using examples and telling stories, real-life case studies of how you've dealt with these issues. That's the number one way. And here's what happens as a practical matter. Once you tell yourself, oh, I'm giving a Prezi presentation, you spend all of your time, hours now go by with you futzing with this little zoom and this little bubble and this expanding to this. And it's all quite cutesy. But here's the thing. Your audience has seen it before. Your audience has seen special effects, and they've seen $1 million Hollywood special effects and blockbuster movies. So it's highly unlikely that you're going to wildly impress your audience with little special effects. But if you actually have interesting things to say, interesting case studies, stories that are 100% unique to you, relevant to your audience, that will stand out. Now, I don't want to be dogmatic and say, oh, it's the end of the world if you ever use Prezi, but do me one favor. Don't even start futzing with the Prezi slides until you do one thing. Practice your speech out loud without any slides, record it on video, watch it. Figure out what you like, don't like. Keep doing that until you're convinced your presentation is great, even if you had no ability to show slides, even if there were no screen. Make sure you have a great presentation with just you speaking. Do that first. May take you 2 times. Practicing on video may take you 102 times. I don't care. Your audience doesn't care. Do what it takes to be great. Then and only then come up with the extra slides in any software you want. Do that. I guarantee you will be better off than starting with the slides.